Cookie and Clover.
Then I have a problem.
You can't see the screen, can you?
Not that I'm addicted to another game.
Oh God, no surprise
That's
there.
not Honeycam.
I'm not surprised. And
It's a Digimon game of all.
you and Digimon? Sugi and Clover. Sugi has Clover pinned against the. Jake, let me read it.
But they, believe it or not, I've watched a lot of Digimon when I was a kid.
I never liked it. Sugi has Clover pinned against the fridge. Their eyes are both closed and their cheeks flushed, and their lips. They're kissing. It looks quite passionate kiss too. It must be, or they would have noticed me by now. Thought gas and one fall from their own lips, and with these noises are smothered out of their own slurring and waiting times. Sugi pulls back from what her half lit with lust. Oh, Clover, you're so cute. And then she dips her head, her fingers digging a little more tightly into Clover's forearms. She melts their lips together again. Their mouths open, and it looks like a deep kiss. It's even deeper. It's deeper even than the one before. I don't know much about kissing, but even I can tell how passionate it is. I'm not moaning. Clover's squirming helplessly. I've never seen her like this before. She's usually so rash and bold, but now she looks like an innocent, helpless maiden. The moans fall from her lips are muffled by Sugi's mouth, or so sweet. Just like honey. Sugi hands Clover's hand to the fridge. Against the fridge, her nails bite into her skin. Their chests are pressed together so close there isn't an inch of space between them. Must be warm. It looks warm. It looks like Clover's face is heating up.
Something else.
Her skin, which is usually tan from her childhood spent in whatever in the countryside, is turning red. Just as red as her hair. Sugi presses their mouths together once more with so much force. Clover's head is pushed against the fridge. Clover moans. Well, they certainly seem to be enjoying themselves, but why are they doing this? Why are they doing this in my kitchen? It's not fair. Why does my chest hurt so much? It doesn't bother me. They're both girls. I'm not like my parents. That isn't an issue. Anyone that said that Clover taught herself a girlfriend, is that what you'd call it? It seems a bit too hasty for me to sense. We've only known Suki for a few days, but Clover is quite impulsive. I just wish there was a way we could enjoy ourselves together. I'm particularly inclined to mind if Clover wants to date people. I'm not her mother. She can do what she wants, as far as I'm concerned. But if she dates Suki, who lives with us, one of us is going to get left out. First, the person would be me. It always is. It would be far, far nicer if there was a way we could all enjoy ourselves. I don't know if it is possible. It just looks like Clover and Sugi are enjoying themselves more than enough. I mean, why would they need me? I'm just a socially awkward girl who never has even held hands before, much less kissed. Especially a kiss like this, deep and passionate, with mouths open and searching tongues. I sniff. It takes me a few moments to realize that my eyes are damp. My throat feels tight. I wipe my eyes with the back of my hands. I can't help myself. I have no other choice. I wipe them again and try to stem the flow of bitter, betrayed tears, and then... It's Clover. She's broken apart from Suki's embrace and looks at me, her eyes wide with shock. Her lips look a little swollen, much from all that kissing. Himejima, I didn't know you were here. I hope he didn't surprise you. It was quite a surprise. I'm sorry. Don't take it too seriously. Don't take it too seriously? It was just a bit of fun. Sorry. Let me get this straight. I find you two making out in my kitchen, but it's supposed to not take it seriously. Hey, it's not just your kitchen. I pay rent here too. The house was bought under my name, but that isn't the point. I'm done, Hime. You're ruining your pretty face with that scowl. Pretty. I'm so pretty. Why haven't I been kissed before? While my best friend and my new tenant are busy locking lips against the fridge. She doesn't mean it. She can't mean it. She's trying to be nice because she pities me. Well, I don't want her pity. I don't need it. Stop it! Stop what? Don't make fun of me. I wasn't. Don't call me pretty. We both know the truth. I'm going to my room. Don't you dare bother me. Hey, Nikahime. Clover called after me, sounding frantic. It stirs my heartstrings a little. Of course, it does. I know I'm overreacting. I'm whining like a little kid, but I can't help myself. My eyes still feel wet. It's not fair. I curl up in my bed, clutching the pillow against my chest, squeezing it so tight it would probably cry if it could. It's a good thing pillows aren't sentient beings. What? Otherwise, I'd be convicted of murder. I suspected Sugi of being a murderer before she arrived. I was just extra, whatever. But now I see the concerns are too far. She is a murderer. She hasn't murdered any living flesh and blood creatures. Like, oh god. It's more intangible than that. She's murdered my emotions. I can't believe it. I let her into my house on short notice, though she doesn't have a job, and she brought hardly any belongings with her. And and I even went along with her stupid idea to make a visual novel. I was starting to get excited about it too. And then she betrays my trust. Tania's thoughts, though it was, by making out with my best friend. In the kitchen, no less. Against the fridge. Aren't there more romantic places where a tryst like that? Places where we don't store raw meat or onions would be would be a good start. Places where I don't get sweet snacks in the middle of the night would even be better. If they had to do it, why did they do it in the kitchen? Were they trying to show off? Did they want me to see? No, probably not. Clover can be kind of thoughtless at times, but she isn't malice. She's just stare-headed. She probably wasn't thinking. She must have gotten caught up. She gets swept up easily. She's the sort of person who always cries during the Disney movies. I feel like that's a Disney parody. But what about Suki? Why'd she kiss Clover? I'm not sure. I don't know Suki well enough. I can't read her at all. Her motives are a complete mystery to me. I hug my pillow a little tighter. All I know is it's just like usual. I've been left alone. Knock, knock. Ah. I blink. There's somebody outside my door. Hey, Nikahime? Can I come in? Clover's voice trails away into non-existence. She sounds more hesitant than usual, maybe because I stormed off unexpectedly. Did I worry her? I know what you saw back then must have surprised you, but if you want, I could always explain. Will you let me in, Nikahime, please? Well, I feel my resolve wavering. I told myself I didn't want to see Clover's face again. But she sounds so earnest, I'd feel bad to turn her away. Also, I hear the sound of a rustling bag. I went to the 24-hour convenience store. I picked up some snacks for you, just to be sorry. I got some pumpkin and those chocolate mushrooms you like so much, and your favorite milk pudding too. Oh, my ears perk up. My mouth salivates. Milk pudding? A girl can never say no to milk pudding, even in the middle of the night. Especially in the middle of the night. Alright, fine. I sigh, turning my pillow to one side. I can see when I have been defeated. You can come in.
My
Yay!
snacks.
And with a cheery exclamation, Gloria pushes open toward my room. I don't think we needed a scene transition there, but whatever. So, I licked the last vestiges of milk pudding off the plastic spoon and set it back on the cup. You knew Sugi already? That's right. I said she was a stranger, but this is actually true. We've been playing this MMO together for a couple years, so I know her pretty well. Then why didn't you tell me that? Well, you know, I thought you might get jealous. I do not get jealous. You totally do. You're jealous right now, aren't you? Well, I pop on my cheeks. Clover giggles and prods my right cheek with her finger. I bat her hand away, but it's only half-hearted. It's
You
too
know what
late.
I also noticed about this game?
What?
There's no blonde in this game.
Oh my god, there isn't. Just a redhead. It's too late at night for all this drama. After consuming all those fucking sticks and chocolate mushrooms, which aren't real mushrooms, by the way, and finishing off with a cup of milk pudding, I'm feeling satisfied, whatever that word is. I thought if you knew I had another net friend beside you, you'd feel, I don't know, like you weren't my number one anymore. I'm not that attached to you, Clover. You idiot. Of course you can have other friends. I'm not going to stop you from having friends, but kissing her in my kitchen? Our kitchen. Whatever. Jake, that's literally me and you. Doing that in my kitchen? And you're like, our kitchen. I'm like, I don't care.
Whatever.
It's like, Jake, you're doing that in the kitchen? You're doing that in my kitchen? You're like, our kitchen. I'm like, I don't care. Kissing her in the kitchen is taking it a bit far, isn't it? Well, I guess that's not the kind of thing friends usually do. No, it definitely is not.
Think?
But just because we were kissing, it doesn't mean I like you. It doesn't mean I like you any less. You're like really special to me, Hime. You're one of the first friends I ever made online, and you're the best. But I'm weird and grumpy. You may be weird and grumpy, but I think it's charming. Because you want to look after me, right? Exactly. Speaking of which, Clover leans forward, her fingers brushing my cheek. I blink. What is it? You had some pudding stuck on you right there, but I've gotten it. Clover shows her fingertip of her right hand, smells much as light brown pudding. Pudding residue rests there.
Oh,
Thanks for the food. What?
I went to see the CGs for this game.
Uh-huh.
But they only offered the uncensored ones, and I saw some pretty interesting things.
I don't want to know! Clover pops a piece of leftover pudding in her mouth. I pull a face. Gross. Don't be like that, Hime. It's just how girls bond. So when you were kissing Suga, you were just bonding? Oh, about that.
Jenna can't. I was about to say Jenna can't relate to that.
I don't have any girlfriends. Suga's quite
that's just a weird way to bond in general.
Suga is quite open about her expressions about how she. Well, I can see that for myself. She couldn't keep her hands off you, or her tongue out of your mouth. I don't know if she takes it seriously. Takes it that seriously, really. It's just a bit of fun. So you invited your online friend over so you two could have wild sex in my house? No! I mean, it's my house too. Ugh, whatever! You can do what you want. You're both adults after all. You say that, but are you absolutely sure you're not jealous, Hime? Jealous? Not one bit. Because I was kissing Sugi, I love you a lot too. Really? That's right. I'd kiss you a lot sooner if I thought you liked me. You know I like you, idiot. Otherwise I wouldn't let you hang around me so much. No, I don't mean it like that. I mean, do you like me? Well, my face flushes. I bow my head, hiding behind the folds of my hood. Do I like her? What does that even mean? Okay, I remember this. I don't really know. Look at it. I duck my head and press it hard against my chest. Press my hand hard. My heart inside my ribcage is pounding. I tremble like a baby bird, taking flight for the first time. I've never been kissed by anybody, so I don't know. I think I would need a little more time to think about it. If I were to be kissed, I wouldn't want to be kissed in my kitchen. I like it a little more special than that. Oh, you're a lady of discerning taste. Don't tease me! But it's so much fun, your face goes all red. It does not! It totally does! Clover pulls my cheek with her index finger and I squirm. Clover! Oh, Himejima, you're so cute. You think so? Totally. No matter what happens, you'll always be my best friend for sure. Choo. Clover presses a quick, pleading kiss against my cheek. It's nothing deep and intimate like she said with you, but it doesn't make it any less real. It doesn't make any less secure. I can't read for some reason. I dip my head and my face flushed. I guess looking back on it, I was afraid of being replaced. I was afraid Clover had found somebody she liked more than me. But maybe I was mistaken. If Clover didn't care, she wouldn't have gone to the store at 3 in the morning to buy me all those snacks. Snacks she knows after 10 years of correspondence that I like. She picked up all my favorites. That takes real dedication. No matter how many girls she kisses, I guess Clover really is dedicated to our relationship. She never comes across as a serious person, but there are things even she values. I'm just glad that I'm one of them. The following day at the breakfast table, I'm sorry, Nikime. I blink at the top of Suki's head. She's bowing before me, like one might pray to the shrine or the health of their grandparent. I wonder why. I don't have any magical powers that can cure the sick. All I can do is wipe hard drives free malware and advise people to do frequent virus checks. It's not exactly a par with the duty. Why are you bowing for me exactly? It's obvious, I'm apologizing! But you don't need to apologize like that. Honestly. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm sorry. I was raised by my grandma back in the shrine. She's pretty conservative. I can see that, but can you stop now? But you can stop now. I just want to eat my breakfast. Alrighty then. Suki smiles and straightens up. Her hair flutters as she does so. You know, I even wrote you a formal letter to an apology. You did? Here you go. She slides a brown paper on the wall between her impressive cleavage. Thanks. I accept the letter hesitantly. To my surprise, the writing in front of the envelope is impeccable. The characters are all written neatly and with well-precise hand. To Miss Nokahime. That's what it says. Characters are written. I haven't been written pen or pencil either. Maybe forged with modern writing implements. Instead, it looks like you wrote this with ink. That's right. An ink store is in a real calligraphy brush. But why? It seems like a lot of effort just to go through on my behalf. There isn't a single splotch of straight ink on the envelope. Just how steady are her hands? I'd never be able to write like that. We did calligraphy in elementary school with inkstones and delicate brushes with tapered end, but most of the kids just messed around. When I had to go, one of the boys nudged my elbow and knocked over my ink pot. My paper was stained deep black. The other children laughed at me and the teacher tutted. Blah blah blah. Teacher's not important. Wonder why I remembered that so well. Suki giggles. Like I said, I had a traditional upbringing. My grandma's been teaching me calligraphy since I was a kid. You don't look like you have the patience for it. I have hidden depths. She clamps her hands on her hips and puffs out her chest proudly. And I'm not just good at calligraphy, I'm also skilled at making art of flower arranging, origami, mochi pounding, and I can play the koto. Wait, really? What's a koto? Jake, look that up.
Damn. A what?
What's a koto?
Fuck if I know.
Look it up.
What I'm actually doing right now, because I'm actually kind of curious. The koto is a traditional Japanese string musical instrument derived from Chinese zhang and similar to Mongolian yatka, the Korean gayagiam. Sorry if I'm
We're sorry
sorry
if
for mispronouncing any
we're
of this.
sorry. We're not Japanese, Chinese, or Korean.
In the Vietnamese Dan Tran, the koto is the national instrument of Japan. Koto are about 71 inches in length and made from kiri wood. They have 13 strings that are usually strung over 13 movable bridges along the width of the instrument. There's also a 17-string koto variant. Players can adjust the string pitches by moving the wide bridges before playing. To play the instrument, the strings are plucked using three-finger picks, otherwise known as plectra. Interesting.
Alright then. Yes, really. Playing the koto is actually pretty hard. That's why my fingers got super callous from plucking at those strings. Well, I guess my grandma to thank for it, even though I hated it all the time. Why? Shouldn't we do so much fiddly stuff with my hands that I know perfect control of my fingers? That sounds weird. So you can hold your hands and wiggle your fingers to demonstrate. It helped to improve my art a lot. I see. I never would have linked calligraphy or playing the koto into digital art, but there might be a connection after all. Everything in this world is intertwined. Anyway, I opened the letter. I put a lot of hard work into it. I wish you hadn't. It's kind of a pain. I opened the envelope and taking care not to tear the flimsy paper and slide out the letter. The letter is written on plain white paper. The characters are printed neatly with the same precise hand that formed the strokes of my name in front of the envelope. Tsugi's handwriting is really pretty. The sentiment's expression in her letter are too. My eyes scan the tidy string of characters. Every once in a while I pause, my brow froze. She used a lot of complicated kanji here. I can't understand all the letter, and I went to cram school 5 days a week for years. I apologize for any inconvenience I may have caused you. I realize I should not engage in illicit sexual relations with your friend in your kitchen, and I am deeply ashamed for any pains my misconduct may have caused. So what do you think? Am I forgiven? No, the answer is yes. Well, if you hand me a letter like this, I have to forgive you. Yay! But in the future, you don't need to write any letters. We live together after all, so I scratched my cheek with one finger. It's a little too formal. Alright, I hear you loud and clear. I'll try super hard to be even more informal from now on. Well, you don't need to do that. I appreciate a certain level of formality for my tenure. Yeah! Remember, Tsugi is patting me on the head. Why? Why is she patting me on the head? It's kind of infantilizing, but at the same time, it's good. The palm of her hand is nice and warm. Part of me wants to nuzzle in the warmth off of her palm. And the other part of me wants to back as far away from the wicked witch as possible. You're patting my head. Yes, I am. But why? You told me to be less formal. I didn't mean treat me like a house pet. I am your landlord, you know. That's right. There. Ugh. You're so cute, Nikki. If you're that jealous by springtime clover, then I should give you lots and lots of attention from now on, too. I'm not jealous. That's what you say, but I don't believe you. I don't know if I believe you. I'm too honest. Is that a problem? I like honest, straightforward girls. It's cute. Wow, Jake, that sounds like you. Tsugi sighs deeply. I knew coming to this place was a good idea. Like my uppers was Shangri-La. Or maybe Shangri-La? Damn it! Ha ha. know, I'm very witty. I'm not going to
I actually
dignify
thought that was
with
pretty clever.
Damn it, Jake. You don't have to. Your ignorance is the best thing about you, Hime. I'm sure we're going to get along very well after all, Pretty Beans. When it comes to cute girls, I don't discriminate. I'll love you all equally, no matter what. I sigh. What have I gotten myself into?
Many things. Hey.
Well, this is going on. Well, it's been 25 minutes. We're going to stop this episode here. I like how Nikahima is the only one that's smiling. That seems
Does that
pretty
surprise
normal.
you at all, though?
That seems pretty normal.
Let's see, yeah, that's very normal.
But what's weird is she's actually accepting the cuddles. You know, with the way I'm going for the harem route, and I'd expect Nikahima to be in the middle, and the two to be like clamping against her, or her just being annoyed. But yeah, anyway, see you guys next time.
Bye.